I never forgot what a monk told me that morning, sitting in silence, but inside everything, my mind, my chest tight, as if I were carrying too much without knowing exactly what. It was a tiredness that didn't come from the body, it came from the soul. I tried to take a deep breath, but even the air felt short. There were days when I felt like I was living on autopilot, holding on to memories, expectations, fears, all at the same time. And the more I held on, the more exhausted I became. It was there, in that state of quiet confusion, that I remembered the monk. He walked slowly, like someone who had no hurry at all to arrive anywhere. The wind gently moved the leaves around a sound almost. I thought about how nature seems to know exactly when to. Trees don't beg their leaves. Rivers don't try to hold the water, only they seem to. As I watched, something inside me began to loosen. I realized much of my pain didn't come from what I had lost, but from the constant effort of not letting go. I clung to old versions of myself, to stories that had already ended, to promises that were never fulfilled. It was like holding sand tightly in my hands. The harder I squeezed, the more it slipped through my fingers. That was when I heard the monk's voice, calm, almost as if it were part of the wind itself. He looked at you, don't you lose. You suffer. Those words, bell ringing in, simple, clear, impossible to understand. That letting go, trust, tired. The monk continued, when you let go of what weighs you down, what is light is finally able to land. And I felt it in my body. My breath grew longer. My chest felt less tight. The silence became less frightening. Since then, whenever life feels too heavy, I remember that letting go is not losing control. It is stopping the fight against the flow. It is like the dawn that arrives without effort, snow that falls without noise, like the mountain that remains without needing to prove anything. Today I walk more lightly, not because everything became perfect, because I stopped carrying what was never mine. And in that empty space, something new finally found a place to stay. If this message touched you, leave a heart in the comments and subscribe to walk this path of peace with me.